I got some really, really positive feedback. You know, a lot of people came up to me and stuff afterwards and said it was great. The delivery was great. Um, Somebody said it was like Steve Jobs, Steve Jobs. Um, Obviously, I have a bit of nerves, but I wasn't overcome by those nerves. I felt fine. I'd done the stuff that you told me in the toilet, the hum and the breathing stuff. So I didn't get up there and feel like nervous at all. There's no way that I could have um, prepared that presentation with the content. No way I could have delivered it the way I delivered it without your guidance. Absolutely not. The money that I spent was more than compensated for, and the stuff that and the value that I got out of it from you and the whole process. And I've really enjoyed it. The whole process was invaluable, like I say. And I think what it was probably the kind of layering that you did, so you start off with the stuff and then you just add a layer to it and then add another layer to it. And then, like the magic moment kind of thing, you you were increasing the value of it on everything that we did, I think. Um, but I suppose, and if you go back to the basic stuff, the foundational stuff, it is that audience analysis bit, and that gives you, when you start thinking about that, that give the content kind of spills out of that. The fact that it was co-created with you, I think, is a big part. Whereas if you were doing that yourself, you sometimes need somebody else's perspective on stuff. And like I was always conscious that, oh my goodness, I might not have enough to say here, but you were like, yeah, you're gonna have more than enough to say, and we might have to drop some of that stuff. And I was thinking, there's no way we'll be dropping any of this, any of that stuff. So without your experience and your sort of know-how about that, I would have probably done a talk which rambled over by 5 to 10 minutes, or I'd have to cut a big chunk out of it, which would then not really make it float so well. You made me it was good to be challenged and do things for a certain time, because sometimes I'm not very good at that, I kind of. But yeah, you helped me a great deal, and yeah, like I say, I don't think the presentation would have been anywhere near as good without your help and support. So just, yeah, thank you very much for that.